All right. Thank you, Rob. Some really important tips there. We certainly don't want to move spotted lanternfly around. I'm going to describe a couple of traps here. So my name is Brian Eshenaur. I'm with Cornell's Integrated Pest Management Program. And we're looking at the life cycle of spotted lanternfly, trying to understand it and to prevent the damage that it may cause to our crops in New York State. I'd like to show you, you saw the adult spotted lanternfly there. You may have heard about the different stages. And start with this patch here. This is the egg masses. That's how they spend most of their year. From the late fall through May, they're going to be in the egg masses. Then they hatch, they become these small nymphs. They develop some color right before they become the adult spotted lanternfly that you can see there. And it's those adult spotted lanternflies that will be around for most of the summer. Starting right about now, they're transitioning into adults, and they'll remain adults until the first hard freeze. In New York City, that could be not until late December when the spotted lanternfly are killed back, and then it's that egg mass that survives again until the following year. So all of those life stages can be trapped by the two traps that we have up here. Spotted lanternfly has the drive to climb up trees. Once they're up in a tree, they can become dislodged, they can drop to the ground. The adults will even fly out, but they're not strong flyers. Eventually they'll hit the ground again. They'll be looking for another tree to climb up. So both of these traps will intercept them as they're climbing up the tree. And this one, called a circle trap, funnels them in and collects them. Here you can see a live one and a nymph that was trapped in this circle trap. There are instructions to build these circle traps online. You can also purchase them for under $20. You can find them online. So that is a circle trap that funnels them in here. And if we move over here, we have sticky traps. So this is fly paper that you can buy and wrap around a tree. It has adhesive material on it. So as those spotted lanternfly nymphs and adults are climbing up, they get stuck to this sticky material. Well, those insects that are there are attractive to birds that like to feed on insects, so it's really important if you're going to use a trap like this to have this screening material above the sticky trap, because birds could fly down and actually get stuck on that material. We definitely don't want that to happen, so if you're using this, you have to use some screen. And this is just a fiberglass screen that was bought at a hardware store, just cut, wrapped around, and we just put it on with thumbtacks there. So those are a couple ways in your backyard you could handle your management of spotted lanternfly. You can also use vacuums. People are liking using handheld vacuums, both on their vegetables in their garden if you have the nymphs there, and on trees. Sometimes it's a shop vac that folks will be putting to this use rather than around the house. Also, there are insecticides. If you feel it's necessary, you just have to follow the label directions to make sure you're using those correctly. And there's a list of the insecticides that are available for use on spotted lanternfly on New York State's Integrated Pest Management website on spotted lanternfly. All right, so those are some tips for handling it in our backyard. New York State Department of Agriculture and Markets has been doing a lot statewide with spotted lanternfly, and so I'm going to turn it over to Scott and Colin to talk about some of their work.